Now this man, I introduced him last time. I said he's got more balls than anybody in Westminster or the Houses of Parliament, and as he pointed out, he's not in there anymore. But he's a bloke I hugely admire, got the greatest respect for, and he says it like it is. God bless him. Mr. Andrew Bridgen, everybody.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be in Birmingham once again. We're just before Christmas, and I think this is a sort of time of year when it's taking stock of what's happened last year or this year and looking forward to the future. And one thing I can assure you is that if we say yes to digital ID, it's going to be a very dark future. A dark future not only for ourselves, but for those we love and care about, for our children, our grandchildren, and future generations of our nation unborn, because digital ID is a one-way street. Once it's in, it's never going to go away, and it gives the government absolute control, ultimately, over every aspect of our lives. You'll be giving away your freedom, vicariously giving away the freedom of those you care about and your neighbours, but you will be giving away the freedom of your children and grandchildren. And there may be some deluded individuals, misguided we perhaps might call them, who trust this government. But by signing up for digital ID, you've got to trust every government in the future. Governments who've not been elected, governments you probably won't support. That's the level of trust you would have to sign up for digital ID. Now there's a saying I quite like, I think it was Tony Benn, a man of the left who was actually a great Democrat and very much against the European Union. And he said that when the people are scared of the politicians, that's tyranny. And when the politicians are scared of the people, that is democracy. Well, I think we are scared of what our government's going to do to us next. It's the most unpopular government in history, pushing through the most unpopular policies in history. And I don't think they're going to pivot away. You've got a Prime Minister, a government with 11% support in the country, putting through a policy of digital ID which 2/3 of the public oppose. How is that democracy? And do they look like they're a government about to change their policies? Do they look like they're scared of facing the electorate in a few years' time at the ballot box? I fear they have plans that they're now cancelling local elections left, right and centre. They're conditioning you for the fact that they're going to cancel the general election in 2029. They'll find an excuse, maybe it's going to be a big war with Russia or an emergency. You've got to stand up for your rights. You've got to stand up for democracy. You've got to stand up for yourself. And I don't think anyone's coming across from America to save us. We've got to save ourselves. And digital ID is the cornerstone of Agenda 2030. Without digital ID, they cannot bring in any of the aspects of Agenda 2030. They can't bring in vaccine passports, which they'll want to make sure that we're all fully vaccinated. They won't be able to bring in our carbon allowance, to restrict our freedoms even further and tax us. So digital ID is the battleground we have to fight on, and it's a trap. And it's always better to avoid a trap than to try and get out of it once you're in it. God bless you, have a good Christmas, and say no to digital ID. Thank you for listening to me.